Merry Christmas, y'all. All right. Not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I made a video. Life is crazy right now. Bear with me. You know what we gotta talk about. Episode 8. Welcome to Derry. Let's get to it. First off, let me just say this is solidifying my take that this is my favorite version of Pennywise, my favorite version of it. This man is not to be played with. This thing is not to be played with. Out the gate, first thing he do, go for Will. You know what I'm saying? Snatch my boy up. And he was talking mad on the phone. Will was really, I ain't scared of you. He rah. Just, Will was talking crazy. Just for Pennywise to pull up and be like, oh, for real? Snatched him up real quick. And another thing, I know Pennywise ain't to be played with because after he got Will out the way for talking crazy, right? After he got Will up out the way, he said, you know what? The military didn't open the door. I'm about to leave. I'm about to go. Let me pack some lunch to go. This man, Pennywise, pulled up to the school, got all the kids in the auditorium, got on stage, puppeted their principal and ripped his head off. This right here is dozens, hundreds of kids in pure fear being trapped. Because remember, fear is just the seasoning that it needs whenever he wants to eat on them. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, let me get them all in one spot, add a little seasoning, and then pack them to go. You know what I'm saying? Meals on wheels. He really got them out of there. The first thing you do, nah, don't mess with this thing. And let's not forget, the whole time, he is dancing, he is jollily running. Like, this scene right here, if I had dreams, if I had nightmares, this would be it. It's just him running like he ain't got a care in the world. Because he didn't. He's like, I'm about to get away with everything I want. I'm about to do it all. Like, why did the military do this? Why? Look at those eyes. You don't mess with something that got eyes like that. No, leave him alone. Look, there's so many good, like, Pennywise moments. Even us seeing Pennywise grow the wings and everything, I'm just like, he is a monster. Like legit, I don't understand what that general thought he was doing, but I see anything like this. I see anything that's eating kids, I'm not messing with it. Like, but there's just so many good Pennywise moments in this. We even got this moment right here, which I really like, because this connects the movies and everything, right? The whole universe, because we find out that Pennywise sees time differently. To him, everything is happening at once, at the same time, essentially. So he can't tell the past from the future, from the present. To him, it's all the same thing when he opens his eyes, right? So I think he literally said he doesn't know if it was his death or his birth, something like that. So this picture right here is one of the kids from the future who freaking killed him in the Losers Club. And he went back to kill that kid's mama so that he wouldn't be born and therefore it couldn't be killed. You understand how crazy that is? Like, I love time travel and time effects and stuff like that, especially if it's done well. This was peak. I love it. And it sets us up for the next season because he got taken out this time. What's to stop him from just being like, oh, well, I'm going to go to a different point in time where I go for their parents, right? And I think Marge might have said something like that. And again, I don't like Lily because even though Lily was right, she was like, oh, well, that ain't our problem. That's going to be for them to deal with. You right, but like, have some empathy. Look at what you went through. I don't know. I just don't like Lily. You know what I'm saying? But I love this moment. It ties the It movies to the show and it sets us up for more peak TV. Now, I said how cold Pennywise is, but this right here was hilarious. Dick Halloran, once he got inside Pennywise's head, it didn't even click in my mind that Pennywise would, one, be afraid of anything, but his fear being that he was actually human, when he got slapped up, oh my God, look at this face. This man was terrified. He was confused. He said, oh no, Am I actually human? Am I really just a clown? This man was losing his mind. I gotta give like props to Dick Halloran. Like, going inside of Pennywise's mind to pull this off, even if he got caught. Remember, the army messed it up. But even though he got caught, this was peak. Okay? Oh my. if you lie and say you didn't laugh, get out of my comments. Don't watch my video because I know you laughed. Everybody, if you watch this scene and see Pennywise's face, you are going to laugh. I just got to show another one. Look at this. This man said, "Oh my God, I'm human. This can't be happening to me." Hey, props up to Dick Halloran for this. And while I'm giving props, I gotta give props to the heroes, the kids. Not gonna lie, we're gonna give Lily a pass for being a little crazy now that we know that shard messes with your mind, right? And I say a pass, just a small pass, because I still don't like her. She was moving shiesty, and I ain't rocking with that. But my girl Ronnie and Marge, they teamed up and beat on her and got that about her and was like, "Hey, we're gonna get your mind right." So, you know, the kids really did their thing. They got to the stone, but as much as they did, you see the looks on their face. They struggling, right? Right? You know why they struggling? It's because they didn't have the MVP of the freaking show. My boy Rich came back from the grave, flipped Pennywise off, and said, "Hey, I'm about to lock you back in that cage." I'm just like that because as soon as Rich showed up on the screen just in the beginning of the show, I said, I'm rocking with him. I like Rich. Rich is my guy. He the only one who really ain't get ate up by it. And I'm talking about all of the people who died. He didn't get ate up by it. When he died heroically. There was no fear in his heart when he was going out like a G. And then he had the nerve to come back from the grave to put Pennywise in a cage. He packed him up. Those kids wouldn't have even put the shard in the root of the tree or whatever it is without my boy Rich. So y'all give props to Rich. He's the real MVP. You know what I'm saying? And all the kids felt his spirit with them. You know what I'm saying? My boy's spirit is strong like that. You know what? I saw somebody get Rich tatted. You crazy? That's my boy, but don't do that in real life, y'all. But I ain't gonna lie, Rich really held this down. Pennywise was cooking them boys. He was cooking them the whole episode. So the fact that Rich came in clutch at the end, mad respect. Mad respect on how he went out. Mad respect on how he took Pennywise out. Of course, this is leading me to be like, is Pennywise going to go back in time and try to take Rich's people out? That way Rich can't, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. How's the third It movie going to be? If they do a third. I don't know if they're going to do a third. But you know what I'm saying? This sets up so freaking much. But props up to my boy, Rich is the GOAT. I ain't going to spend a lot of time on this. This man was the worst character in this show. He was a disappointment to his daughter. He was a disappointment even at the end. Even in this last episode, he didn't really even lift a finger to help. Like, they so-called attacked the soldiers. I didn't see him pull the trigger. Maybe I missed it, but I didn't see him pull the trigger. He ain't do nothing to really protect his daughter or nobody around him. And he got them caught up in this. You know what? I ain't gonna speak on it. Worst character. I don't like him. Y'all can't tell me nothing to make me like this man. I do rocks with Charlotte for trying to save him, obviously, because he didn't deserve to be in jail. But yeah, trash character, trash story arc, no redemption, and he got Ronnie up out of there, so he didn't even contribute to like trying to protect the town after. Last but not least, I'm gonna give props to my girl Charlotte. Like, I know a lot of people don't like her, don't rock with her, but I don't blame her for the black spot. She was doing her thing, trying to protect an innocent man. But at the end of the day, we not about to sit up here and blame her because she in a town full of racist people who decided to kill a whole bunch of people unrelated to a crime that an innocent man didn't commit. Okay, so we're gonna leave that there. And she decided to stay in the town to try to protect future generations from Pennywise, which led to the Losers Club taking down Pennywise in the future. So we rock with Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? She's not the MVP because that goes to Rich, but that's my girl. Okay, no bad words for Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? And tell me what y'all think. Y'all gotta tell me. This is peak TV to me. I'm calling it right now. Favorite TV show or favorite horror TV show of the year, hands down.